Okay, so hello. Welcome back. I'm happy you guys made it back to the second video. And essentially, I'm just here to tell you that subliminals really are the cheat code, the ultimate cheat code. I kind of like to call it like the lazy girl's guide in getting what you want, right? So, essentially, it's normal for human beings to look for evidence in their physical reality, in their 3D, to confirm whatever thoughts they have. And this might not seem the case for some people because they'll go back and forth with you arguing regardless of the facts of the situation. But no shade. No shade, but yeah, like generally, it is normal to look for evidence in the 3D, and it is disheartening when you want something and all the signs are showing you you're not going to get it, right? Or so you think. And the reason why I love subliminals so much is because you don't need trust. Like, you don't need trust. You just need to plug those things into your ear, your headphones, or put it on your speaker, or do whatever medium that you're going to be using the subliminals through, or whatever medium you want to use. But you don't need to trust that it's gonna work. You just need to use them. Okay, so another important element when it comes to subliminals is understanding the theta state of mind, right? So I genuinely do believe that as human beings, we know how to naturally manifest. We know how to naturally connect with our inner selves. And if you look at something I'm going to insert just now, or you'll pause the video when I insert it, if you look at this, right, the things that they're talking about are things that you've probably done in your day to day, right? So with subliminals, it's kind of like messages, right? There's no need like a song or a frequency or whatever edits people kind of use over the videos, and there are messages, right? So let's say, for example, with myself, the subliminals I listen to are normally about self-concept, and it says subliminal to be a boss babe. The messages are probably like, you get up early in the morning, you enjoy succeeding, you know you're capable of anything. When you walk into the room, all the attention is on you. You're resilient, you are strong. Opportunities follow you wherever you go. Money follows you wherever you go. You are abundance embodied, right? So it's kind of those messages repeated super fast so you can't pick it up, but your subconscious mind can't pick it up. Or at a frequency where only your subconscious mind can pick it up, or you can't pick it up. But either way, you're not going to hear it. But that's what they're saying. Um, what this does is it reaffirms, right? It reaffirms things into your 3D, right? So we do this already unconsciously, but now you're doing it in a more conscious way. So, you know, whenever you think back, for example, to traumatic time in your life, right? And you think about it and you think about it and you think about it. And this is just thinking about it without like processing or going to therapy. You're just thinking about that night over and over and over and over again. What you felt, the smell, what you're wearing. You're solidifying that with your 3D, right? You're strengthening the tie between, girl, you hear that? Anyway, you're strengthening the tie between yourself and that event, and it's creating like a stronger connection between you and that reality. So you're kind of stuck in that. right? And you start acting out, and your behaviors and your thought patterns start to align with that, right? So I think you can kind of understand the same logic here as well, where it's in your subconscious, right? So you're solidifying those affirmations. Um, your self concept is very, very important, right? Your self concept is very important because if you don't believe that you're somebody that is deserving of nice things, you'll never ask for nice things. If you don't feel like you're somebody that is deserving of certain opportunities, you'll never go out and go get them. If you don't believe that you're attractive, you'll never try on that dress. You'll never approach that girl. So that's why self concept is so important. And subliminals might be a new thing to us, but not to the rest of the world, especially not these major companies, churches, or whatever, because they capitalize on this so much. They're constantly, or society or the world is constantly gathering information from us on our analytics or on our YouTube and feeding us information to tell us how to think, how to feel about ourselves. So, yeah, so that's why I listen to a lot of self-concept subliminals. But essentially, what you're going to start noticing when you start using subliminals is that you're going to start naturally aligning with the things that you want, right? You're going to naturally start aligning with the behavioral patterns of the person that you're attempting to become. You're going to start enjoying things, places, and people, music, etc., of whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, right? Why? How? It's because you created a bias towards what you actually like and how you want to see yourself. You see, I used to feel kind of self-conscious of my body, and I listened to self-concept things, and the thing is, you want to see evidence in your body in order to be like, I love myself. But what you're going to realize is that you don't have to change a thing in order to be the person that you've always wanted to be. And even if you want to change something about yourself, you can. You can. You think that there's no subliminals to get a big butt? Girl, you think that there's no subliminals for clear skin? There is. There is. Trust me. But yeah, so you're gonna just start naturally aligning with the things that you want, the things that you're feeding yourself. You see, it's all about choosing what to put in your head so that you can align yourself with. Yeah, so essentially, I've used subliminals on to help me improve in so many aspects of my life that I'm literally trying to zone in on one specific thing. Okay, so my first year of university, I got severely bullied. It was not cute. It was not cute, and that really changed the way I saw myself. I loved dressing up a long time ago, and I knew that I was getting targeted because of how I chose to present myself. And you're gonna look at me like this and be like, bro, who would want to bully you? I mean, I'm not saying that I don't look good, but anyone could wear this if they wanted to. You get my point. So I was severely bullied, and that did change the way I saw myself. So I stopped walking around with that confidence, and I stopped projecting myself out there because I had a fear that whenever I project myself out there, I'm gonna get a negative response, and I'm going to be targeted because I'm putting myself out there. And that was a serious limiting belief. And subliminals didn't completely cure this. Obviously, a lot of inner work and shadow work and just releasing and some therapy here and there. And I'm not talking about therapy as if I talk to a therapist. No, guys. I do not recommend this, but for a lot of people, they don't actually go to therapy. And for a lot of Black women, it's kind of like we are our own therapy, if that makes sense. Um, but yes, so I just was so scared of being myself. I'm not really an introvert, but I'm kind of an introvert. So okay, I'm not an introvert. I'm extroverted, but I'm very socially selective. I can only gym. I like okay. I'm not introverted, I'm socially selective. And I like to make friends with a person at a time because I prefer deep emotional bonds over the quantity of people around me. And something that I've realized is that when you're around people that aren't happy with who they are, if you show any form of uniqueness or self confidence, they are going to try and bring it down. So, the people that bullied me had so many friends and they had strength in numbers, and it was me versus like all of them, as most people that are bullied. So I didn't feel like I had the inner strength to show myself to the world again. And then I started listening to Subliminal. And guys, let me tell you now, they can't tell me anything. Not a single person from that class can tell me anything. I walk through the halls and they shiver. They know when I'm coming. They know when I'm coming. And it doesn't matter if it's 20 of them, 50 of them, me. I feel powerful enough and strong enough to say, oh, hi, it's you again. I feel confident to wear whatever I want and do whatever I want and say whatever I want in the presence of people that I know once before made me feel so small, can't make me feel small anymore. They can't. They cannot do it. And this is an experience I want you guys to have for yourself as well. And that's why inner work, and that's why, this channel was created in general because bad things do happen. But at the end of the day, we got here, sis. We got here. And you deserve to get here too, whether you believe or trust that you do or not. So yeah, that is the end of my video number 2. And yeah, I'm really happy that I'm doing this, and I'm gonna leave a recommendation to a channel that I've been listening to consistently when it comes to subliminals, in case you guys just want to start off with something. And yeah, bye.